Alright, so we have some news from the OTC market. FBCD Holding is, well, can you guess what? Entering the metaverse. As you can see right here, the company purchased land in the Sandbox metaverse, and we're talking about FBC Holding Incorporated. It is a apparel company that has a subsidiary called Formrunner that is running all of this apparel around the world. So what have they done? They've entered the Sandbox metaverse, and you can learn more about the news pressing on these links right here. Basically, the metaverse is a huge market that, for example, Citi or Citibank says that the economy could be worth $13 trillion by 2030, which means that the clothing segment of the whole industry could be worth a significant amount of money in the future. Now, their intentions are to open a virtual clothing retail store inside of the Sandbox, and some words from the president and CEO Lisa Nelson herself says, "We will be working with top-notch developers to start construction on site and build Formrunner's first ever virtual clothing store, where people will be able to purchase our latest fashion and wear our clothing on their avatar wherever they go. We'll be expanding across platforms as time goes on," and that is their whole idea for the future, where they're guessing that the amount of revenue and growth that may come out of this is explosive and is only the beginning. Now, link to the Sandbox land you can check right here, or to the Sandbox website if you want to get accustomed with more news in the metaverse. But the overall gaming market itself was valued at $173 billion of dollars, right? So a lot of gamers around the world are always out there buying accessories, clothing, skins, and a lot of these other things, such as, land in the metaverse, for example. It is a growing market, and companies such as Ralph Lauren are attributing their strong quarters to these virtual investments and getting into a world where this younger generation of shoppers is entering and trying to buy their apparel, right? Companies such as Nike, Adidas, Vans, and a lot more out there, such as Tiffany, or there's companies entering the metaverse every single day, and FBCD is no exception. You're able to wear virtual garments on Snapchat or on Zoom, or get into a work meeting with a black tie dress when in real life it's just a t-shirt. This VR and augmented reality will be a huge thing in the future, which is why it is good to see companies such as FBC Holding entering the metaverse. Virtual fashion is being sold in a variety of ways, from free gaming platforms and digital photos to videos that use augmented reality, and this is a market that is only going to grow in the future, with the fashion market poised to grow $6.6 billion during 2022 to 2026, accelerating at a CAGR of 36.47%. So that's a good CAGR, and generally some nice predictions for the future, which is why I'm pleased to announce this partnership. Now, streetwear is one of the most striking retail and fashion trends, which is why Formrunner is trying to enter the metaverse and make a name for themselves in that area as well. And this anticipation of, time-limited chance to buy, metaverse, quick market, young generation, it all helps create a tight-knit and almost cult-like relationship between streetwear brands and their consumers. Now, Formrunner Apparel Incorporated has built its reputation delivering on both clothing quality and price to become one of the most respected and trusted names in the retail clothing space. So you can check out some statements right here when it comes to confidentiality, but that's pretty much it for today's video. Check out the land in the Sandbox metaverse, check out Formrunner Apparel, and learn a little bit more about FBCD if you want to check out the other pieces of news. Lastly, looking at the chart of FBC Holdings Incorporated, we can see a surge of pressure going on in the latest period and a nice move towards the upside before a consolidation of price action right around here. Now, this could be good news, and there is a chance that we see a nice bounce towards the upside coming soon as a result of this metaverse expansion. So do your own due diligence, do your own research, check the chart out, check the news out yourself, and make a decision. But that was it from me for today's video. I hope you all enjoyed it, and I will see you all in the next one.